Alright, so this is like weeks ago when I fell. I obviously don't have video of me falling because I was trying not to die. But you can see where I was and then where I am. So you can tell the difference between how high I was. I actually was at, I know what I say in the video, but I actually went from 12,000, ended up going all the way down to 7. And then down to 6. Yeah, I initially fell, and then the part I fell, the cliff I fell off, I couldn't climb back up, so it was just a series of short falls after that, and sliding a lot. Sorry I don't have any video of that. I was trying not to die. I didn't want to give you any false hopes that you see me falling.
Yeah. Well, this is bad. So Squish is supposed to be following me because he had the map and he's going to let me pick the route, and then he'd just tell me if I got off. Squish apparently stopped walking behind me and he went left when I went right around this mountain. We ended up like, I don't know, a mile or so apart, and I was on the worst end of the rock field where it's like, dude, I can't climb up that. So I looked at my map and I was like, oh, I think I can go around. In theory you could, but it was actually slanted. So even though it wasn't like a cliff, it was all slanted hard right. So I slid off. I fell okay. But unfortunately there was no way for me to get back up once I slid off, so I went, okay, where's the PCT in relation to where I am? Crap, I have to keep going all the way down. So I went from 11,000 to, I think I'm at 7 or 8,000 down a steep cliff. So I was like sitting on my butt, sliding a lot, jumping on stuff. It sucked hard. So I don't think there's a way for me to get back to Squish, unfortunately. Hold on. So I just have to get back to the PCT because it's only so many miles to Two-Lane Meadows, and hopefully I find someone with an inReach because he is way up there somewhere around a lake and I can't text. Where I'm not supposed to be, because that is like the 15th deer I've seen, including a bunch of bucks. Almost back to the PCT though. See what I mean? Definitely where I'm not supposed to be. There's just too many animals. Thankfully I haven't run into any bears yet. A lot of deer, which worries me. And I gotta check my map, figure out where I am. Oh, there's deer in front of me. Yeah, see him. So I made it back to the PCT yesterday. Yeah, I just land nabbed using my gut hook. Found an easy spot to get to and just went to it. It took a couple hours, but you know, I fell off a mountain. What am I supposed to do? I couldn't go back up. Yeah, I couldn't climb back up that thing. It was just too slick, the terrain, trying to go back up to it. But anyway, yeah, and then I found someone at the tent site with the inReach, and I had them send a message to Vix, you know, Bruce Wheels Seating Candy, to send a message to Squish on his inReach, telling him I was okay, I wasn't going to make it, meet me at Tuolumne, because I couldn't make it back to where it was. For one, my map wouldn't load that section where the lakes are, so I couldn't find Soldier Lake. I didn't know where to go. Two, the terrain was just too much. I mean, I guess if I had more than an hour left in the day, I could have tried to go around and then back up, but with an hour left, I wasn't willing to risk getting lost in the woods and setting up tent in the dark. Plus, like I said, I found someone with an inReach, so send Squish a message, and hopefully he's not too mad at me, because I mean, I did fall, so hopefully he's not mad at me for leaving him alone, but we'll see. Making my way to Tuolumne. So I'm in Yosemite right now. Gorgeous, obviously. Ooh. Might have been a little shock yesterday. Falling and then having to, man, it was a cliff. I slid down to the cliff, stopped myself, but then there was no way to get back up. It was just like loose sand, and I was like, okay, what do I do? So I had to drop my stuff down on my poles. I didn't want to drop my ruck because I was afraid to break. And then I had to scale the side of that stupid mountain, and I've never rock climbed before. So, A, I see why everyone likes it. Rock climbing is very, very fun. And B, rock climbing is terrifying. I'm tall, so like, I think, I want to say 15 feet is the furthest I had to scale before I got to a new ledge, and I'd scale down. I'd look for the best route, but God, that was awesome. It was a cool little adventure because it was like, you're lost in the woods. How do you react? You know what I mean? Everyone says how they would react. I even used to think how I'd react, but I'd never actually been lost in the woods on my own like that, where I knew I had to do a certain distance over a certain time. I had to go through certain areas, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to know that no matter how dangerous it is, I still don't panic. Which, you know, like, I haven't done anything scary since the Army. I mean, I don't really count when I worked at bars. Like, being security doesn't count. Like, scary to me is, you know, raids on houses or lost in the woods. They're the same kind of feeling, where it's like this intense, you're excited, you're pumped, you know enough, you know you've done everything you can do, but, you know, when you get thrown a curveball, you gotta adjust. I think I did it well. Like I said, I was even able to find a way to contact Squish to let him know I'm okay, so he doesn't freak out. So yeah, it was a good experience. But unfortunately, I did fall. Did hurt some stuff. Okay, nothing's broken. But my injury, the thing I kept talking about, was a fissure inside me. So it bleeds every time I go to the bathroom. Super painful. And it went away because of the medicine I used, but I don't know if it was from the stress or what, but it came back. So that sucks. There's nothing fun about it. It's super painful, and you know, feeling like you're bleeding on the inside, it's never really a good thing. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't think it's not bad enough to go to the hospital. And I still have medicine left, so I'm just gonna start using the medicine again and go back to eating a lot more fiber, be more careful. I mean, I did hit my gut pretty hard. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But for right now, Yosemite, I'm loving it. Obviously, the High Sierras are gorgeous. Anyone who hated the High Sierras, I don't know why, because it's just so pretty. I mean, and epic. It feels epic. It feels like you're on a real adventure. But yeah, you do gotta get acclimated, because I have a can of oxygen. I'll show a photo of it. Yep, there's a photo of it. That you only use it when you're wheezing on the up. You know what I mean? When you're like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. When you feel like you can't breathe, you just squirt that in your face, or in your mouth, breathe it in. But that's helping me get through it. That's mostly because I was on, you know, the Sierra High Route is like 12,000 feet. Sometimes, like, you're going up a pass and it's way up there. So I knew I needed something to help me. Yeah, and it did. Carmen had a little pink one, which I thought was adorable. But her and Squish swore by it, so I got the bigger can since I knew I'd need it more. And it's been wonderful. No, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I don't make any money, but I figure if it helps someone else too who might be struggling to breathe, then I should put it out there that I think they work. I felt the immediate difference, and I don't think it's a placebo, because I went from hurting and like there's a stitch in my side to all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. So I gotta assume it actually does work, since it made the pain go away from breathing. So yeah, get one of those if you guys think you're gonna have problems breathing up high, which if you're from Florida, you will. 12,000 feet is no joke, and I really want to go up Mount Whitney, so kind of needed the can, because 14,000, it's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned. Well, look at Yosemite's cool. Sorry, I'll go slower. I'm in a field. Yeah. I've dreamed about being in Yosemite for a long time, since I was a little kid, and I watched documentaries on it. I think Yellowstone's the only one park I have like left. No, Zion. I have Zion. And then all the parks I dreamed about as a kid, I liked through. So that's pretty cool. But Yosemite was always the, I don't know. It seems like so many documentaries are featured on Yosemite. So this is a pretty big deal for me. And it has not disappointed yet. It's been gorgeous. It's been tough. It's been easy. It's been beautiful. It's been everything. It's been buggy though. I got on off, thank God, so they're not biting me, but yeah, I need off. I see people with the mosquito nets and long sleeve shirts and pants because they don't want to put DEET on. It's like, yeah, I get that, but I would just sweat too much. It wouldn't be any fun. And my DEET's only 25%. It seems to be working well, so I'm happy with it. But man, it's weird to achieve one of your childhood dreams, which I know is a weird dream, but very cool. So I'm in the hotel by myself because Carmen and Squish are gone, which is sad, but I'll see them again and over again. That actually Squishes on the Sierra High Route because he went back to finish it after the thunderstorms. I'm going to do Mount Whitney tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I still have a lot of videos to upload. I know I got behind, I got hurt, and blah blah blah. Thank you guys so much for following. If you like, please subscribe and share, and I'll keep making videos.